Would I be the a-hole if I didn't text my neighbor every time I left the house? So, my husband and I, 30 female and 32 male, have lived in a block of townhouses for 5 years now. There are multiple townhouses on either side of the property. Very subdivided, densely populated area.
Nightmare.
All in all, we have 11 sets of neighbors spread across 3 subdivided properties, and we get along well with everyone. We are quiet neighbors, pay our bills on time, and maintain our property well. Recently, we have had multiple complaints from one particular neighbor about my husband's car being too loud. Over the course of a month, she sent her landlord, then her mother, multiple times to ask us if we can make his car more quiet, and accusing my husband of revving his car in the driveway at 5:30 in the morning. He normally leaves the house at 8.
He just gets up at 5:30 to represent him.
That was uncanny.
My husband does drive a sports car. It's his pride and joy. It's not especially loud, however, and it's unmodified. He doesn't sit in the driveway making a racket and leaves quickly. I am a night shift nurse and I manage to sleep through his comings and goings, so I'm sure it's not that loud. After the 3rd visit from someone representing this neighbor, we went and visited her ourselves. She broke down crying, explaining that she has chronic anxiety and health problems, and that she gets startled by his car, causing her to have panic attacks. We felt terrible and offered to have my husband start his car with the garage door down. Well, you're very nice. We tested this idea. She said it helped and was less startled. It's like, does she live like in your house? She even offered to help us pay for soundproofing for our garage, which we are researching.
That's crazy.
Yes.
She gets startled by a car starting that she knows starts every morning. By now, it shouldn't startle her anymore. She should be more startled if she doesn't hear it. I didn't hear it start!
This morning, I received a text from her saying now she can't relax because she doesn't know when
Oh my god.
my husband is going to start his car.
Oh my god.
Really? She said that she's very anxious and asked us to text whenever he leaves the house.
No.
That's taking it to another level. You can have health problems and all that, but asking that of your neighbor, it's even a safety issue.
Oh, how do I know you don't want to, like, rob me?
Exactly. I don't mind starting our cars with the garage door down, or even paying for acoustic panels.
I would mind that.
Yes, I would mind that too. But I don't think we should have to share our comings and goings.
Just letting you know, we're gonna be there in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Put your maybe she should just have earplugs.
Yeah, why doesn't she soundproof her ears?
Yeah, there you go. Am I the a-hole for not telling my neighbor when I'm leaving the house? No. If it's ruining your life that much, that a car coming and going around your neighborhood, I empathize with anxiety. I suffer from it too. So I can laugh about it.
I suffer from living with someone with anxiety, so I can mock it.
I don't think it works that way.
You do breathing exercise.
You get dirty looks.
The car is gone. See? All good. If it's that bad, you can get medication. And I think maybe she should. Anyhow, now that you've been diagnosed and prescribed medication.
You cannot put your problems on other people. It was very nice of them to be accommodating in saying, well, we'll start the car with the garage door closed. But then at some point you have to look at what you can do. And maybe you have to move. You can't have it be that the other people have to bend over backwards to accommodate you. That's crazy. What happens if then another neighbor has a car that makes more noise and startles you? They have to text you that they're leaving. They have to insulate their garage. That's not going to work like that. Life does not work like that. Even with anxiety, even with conditions, it doesn't mean everyone else has to bear your problem.
Yes, at some point you won't hit nice neighbors either.
Right.
You know?
But if you're going to live in a densely populated area, you're going to hear people, and there's going to be noises that are startling, and if that noise to you is an engine starting every single day at the same time, then that's what it is for you. But that can't become their problem.
And it doesn't even seem like it's an HOA type situation.
No, because she rents and they seem to own.
Yeah, but she sent her landlord. As the landlord, would you go see the neighbor?
No, not if they're not my tenant. Maybe they're
Like,
friends. What did she
yeah.
mention her mother? I don't understand that part.
Well, she sent her mother.
She sent her mother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, obviously, there's health issues. She seems like she cannot even go out, or maybe she's anxious about going out.
All jokes aside, and all annoyance aside, because I'm sure she's very annoying, it is a horrible thing to suffer with, and probably it feels like there's no getting away from it, but that still doesn't take away the point that you could not expect everyone to change for you.
Should we go to the comments? Mm-hmm. Not the a-hole. I wouldn't have entertained any of this. It's a car. She can soundproof her own place.
Yeah.
She also needs to manage her own anxiety by getting help. This isn't your problem. The world isn't going to mute itself for her.
Yeah.
Boom! Marcus Sparks. Who's Marcus Sparks?
I don't know.
Marcus Sparks said something that will always stick with me.
I want to hear it.
Your mental health isn't your fault, but it's your responsibility. Boom! I had to explain this to my mother, who was getting late in life diagnosis for her unique way of interacting with the world. I've told her that there are explanations for why she reacts, but there aren't excuses. Yeah, that's true. She can provide us with information about how to best assist her, but it's her job to manage herself as much as she can. She was less than pleased, but did understand where I was coming from, eventually. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Same thing with, what's the one that I do all the time? Forgetting things. ADHD adjacent. I forget things all the time, and I understand that there's an issue there in a way. And as much as it's easy to say, oh yeah, I just forget things all the time, it's my responsibility, which I don't always take.
I was going to say, when are you going to take that responsibility?
It would be my responsibility to take notes of things and put reminders in calendars and make lists and all that, which I do sometimes, but I have a trouble implementing. But I know if I did, it would help. But I do know that it's my problem, and I should be better at dealing with it.
Yeah, because your problem has become everyone's problem.
Thank you for watching. Share, subscribe, like, and see you in the next one.